Sometimes when you start these videos, you just gotta push the record button. You might not know exactly what you're gonna say right away. Um, you might stutter, stammer, lose track of what you're trying to say, but as long as you get what you're saying across, I think is the important thing. And I think that I really wish that some more people would do this. Make some videos. It's people. It's like they don't read anymore. They're always on their phone watching videos. I'm one of those people. That's how I get a lot of my information. Um, and then I fact check my information. But people seeing a face is good, you know. So please do this. Whatever you're gonna do, make some videos. Tell people, give them some information. Tell them what's going on. Today, see me, I give a lot of my personal information out because this program that I'm in is so ridiculous that I just have to put it out there. I can upload it to YouTube. And, I'm still living through this, but then maybe someday people will watch these videos and be like, God, look at this guy explain this thing perfectly. Nobody would listen. It's gone now. Not just me, but all the different TIs that are trying to explain this. Tried to explain that we're in the what do they call it? The disposition matrix. Google that. There you go. You'll think of random stuff. You just start your videos. The disposition matrix was a kill list started during the Obama administration. That I think, I might be wrong. Fact check me on that. That they decided they were going to put American citizens on a kill list, and they can't just go around shooting everybody, kidnapping them, throwing them in a van like they threaten to do to me and my kids a lot. But you can't do that. The people would revolt. You can't just kill American citizens because you spoke out about 9/11. You're wondering what all these. Today's beautiful. There's no chemtrails in the sky. Thank you, whoever's responsible for that. See, I just lost track of what I was saying. Anyway, I'm under a lot of stress today. I've got a lot of things going on. I've done some really cool interviews lately that I was honored to be invited to. I didn't pursue some of these interviews I did. I was asked to do them. And, man, I really appreciate that. Geez, I'm getting some kickback from doing this. And it's really tough to keep going through and keep pushing, just saying what you want, exposing organized stalking and harassment, and this targeting program that so many people are complicit with. There are so many people in my town, and I mean, they make it seem this way because they have somebody surrounding you constantly. But it almost seems like everybody in this damn town is part of this program. I've learned that there's so many people that get like refugee pay, or they get money different ways from the government if they're illegal, or there's so many different programs and stuff like that. But the refugee pay I heard was $6,000 a month. Oh man, what I could do with that? Can I be a refugee? Please? If I had $6,000 a month, fact check that. Tell me if I'm right, wrong, otherwise what? Whatever. If I had $6,000 a month and didn't have to work, do you understand the journalism that I could do, the investigating, the reporting, I would just spend the whole day. But that's the thing. They didn't know I would do that. I'd be out picking, I'd be out finding stuff, buying, selling stuff on eBay. I like to do that. It's one of my hobbies. I mean, it's my business right now, but I just like to do it. And but that'd be great. That'd be really nice to have $6,000 capital every month. So I'd like to sign up to be a refugee, please. I did 5 years active duty, state active duty for California, while in the Air National Guard also. So full-time firefighter, state active duty, Federal Air National Guard, firefighter, guard side, traditional, and then left the fire department. Went and tried to start my own. Well, I did. I started my own insurance agency. Actually, I got Agent of the Year. Anyway, that's a whole other story. I guess I'm bragging. And then spent, while I was doing the insurance agency and skateboard company, trying to travel around with the guys and do videos and stuff, be a photographer. I spent 10 years in the Air National Guard, usually like 2, 3, 4 months a year out there on active duty orders. You know, I've been busy. I spent a lot of hours with the government, and a lot of other people have too. I'm not the only one. I mean, there's a lot of people that spend a lot of time, but if you don't make it to that golden 20, you get 0. I mean, you can go to the VA, but then what? You complain that you have issues, especially if you're targeted, and you know, yeah, people are following me. They'll be like, that's awesome. We have, am I still recording? We have 14, 15 different pills we're about to put you on right now, and you are going to be a zombie. So, I mean, you know, this isn't me just like watching one documentary and hearing somebody say, I was treated bad at the VA. This is like hundreds and hundreds of times, personal conversations, stuff like that. I've heard some good stories. They went to World War II veterans' houses, put showers in them before they sit down. There's good things that they do, but you know, the whole medication thing, man, that's... So, I'm sitting out in the backyard today, sitting in the backyard today, and I'm just trying to kind of decompress a little bit. The gang stalking, the psychological torment that I've been put through, me and my girlfriend have been put through, my ex-girlfriend, that's where I'm going with this, has been ridiculously intense, and the timing is impeccable. Whenever something important is about to happen, you need to see the attorney the next day, or go to court, or write an important letter, call Brian Vukadinovich and talk to him about legal stuff. Chaos ensues. Something happens. So but then in between times, we're just kind of getting work done and everything. You know, it'll slow down, and then something chaotic will happen, like right at the time that you have to. I know that's life, but not at this pace. It's anybody that knows anything about math and statistics, laws of large numbers, stuff like that. I should stop there because I'm not a math genius, but I can notice patterns, repetition, and you know, people's mannerisms, their intent. So I can spot a lot of this. But yeah, my girlfriend left today. My ex-girlfriend now. Guess it's always weird. It's like when you get a new phone number, you gotta start a new address, whatever. When it changes a year, gotta get used to that new thing. So get used to that. But man, I tried so damn hard for the last 6 months, and yeah, long story short, she pulled out today, and I'm having a tough time figuring out what the real reason is, because it just doesn't make sense, you know, like a lot of this stuff. It's like, what's going on here? Why is there such an issue about certain small things, certain impeccable times, and yeah, I just didn't want to start with that, I guess. I don't even know if I'll post this, who knows. I do a bunch of videos that I don't post, and then so I might check out and I go, hey, that was pretty good. I better post that. That was good information. I didn't mess that one up too much. So although I should be inside right now working on this letter that I should be working on, let maybe doing a couple other things, searching for some items in my store need to be shipped out today. I'm gonna take a break and just get through this today best I can, because it sucks. It sucks. You know, any person that's been through, I mean, just a relationship or a breakup, you know, it sucks. Especially if you let your guard down and you're like, okay, I love this person. You tell them, do things for them. You tell them, you know, some stuff you might not have told other people before. You trust them, you know. So who knows what the whole story is, but I'm taking the rest of the day off and I'm going to do a little work here and there, work on my letter here and there, but I'm going to spend most of the day out here playing this thing because I just feel a little better. I can play some music, play like some happy music. So anyway, I tried, I gave it my best, and this is not a video for sympathy, by the way, because that was thrown at me. Just letting people know what's going on. And I like to make videos and put them on YouTube. I can make videos, throw them on YouTube just because I'd like to. I don't even need a reason. I can just be like, hey, I want to talk about some random stuff. I want to talk about succulents. There's one growing right here in my yard. You know? So, I want to play the banjo. This here banjo. I want to play the ukulele. So anyway, I did this at the swap meet last time we went out there. Played a little bit. Some people stopped and listened. It was kind of cool. A couple people clapped. Little kids. It's fun. Never done that before. Stuff to do there. But yeah, see, I feel a little bit better already. Not good, but a little bit better. Yeah, I recommend doing this. You know, some people are bored enough to watch stuff like this, and it's fun to do. You get a little bit of information out in between, or just however you want to do it. But people should get out there and make some videos. Put your face on camera. Talk about this, you know? Talk about your stories. Contact Bombard's Body Language. Say, hey, can you check out some of my videos? I think I sent her a couple messages. You know, I'm not somebody, you know, she's like doing episodes on all these politicians and something like that, so I don't blame her for not messaging me back, but man, I really wish she would check out some targeted individuals' videos and go through those. You know, listen to people's stories. And, you know, she could look at people's eyes and their mannerisms, see how they, yeah, I'm wearing sunglasses right now, but yeah, I'm outside. It's bright in the Phoenix. Stuff like that. Get creative, you know? Get creative. I'm sorry if you can't hear me too well today. You know, you're feeling low, you talk a little low, try to talk a little louder. Damn, my dog is bummed out. He knows something's going on. He knows, because Kathy's always here. Like, always. And his stomach's making weird noises right now. He's just laying down here, shutting his eyes. Alright. Yeah, I quit. Actually, speaking of Kathy, you know, it bothered her that I was doing these ukulele videos and posting them because she thought that I was posting them to get women's attention or something like that. And I'm trying to get anyone's attention to these videos. If I have to make a ukulele video and somebody types in ukulele video and my video comes up, and then they happen to watch some of the other videos that I have about organized stalking and harassment, that's somebody that had no idea about this that came to that video. So videos about that, the dog doing tricks, the, you know, random stuff that people would look up. I think that's a good way to get this out, you know, make it more viral. People are looking up random videos like that all the time. What, the Kardashians, a nipple slip video? I just saw this meme the other day. Got like 181,000, or maybe it was a comment, something like that, 181,000 views. And this video on, yeah, actually it was the disposition matrix. Got like 30,000 views. You know, it's like, this is the world we live in. People are watching that more. So maybe, yeah, in the middle of some of your targeted individual videos that, you know, a lot of people that aren't targeted, that are just living in life and nobody's messing with them, they're searching other random stuff. They might search your random video and go, hey, what's this other person got here? Check that out and go, wait a minute, this shouldn't be going on. I'm gonna share this. You know? So this is the song that initially got me in trouble because supposedly I was practicing it for some person I never met. I was commenting on YouTube stuff. It was probably like a fake account or something like that, and I paid no attention to. And then I even blocked the person, and then I just quit doing these ukulele videos. And it's like, quit doing the ukulele videos, quit responding to basically any woman that was somewhat attractive, because I didn't want to look like that at all. People would send me messages and I wouldn't respond to them because I didn't want to cause any waves, and that's really slowing down getting out the information, which throws up another red flag. I don't know. I don't want to be accusatory or anything, but there's boy, oh boy, hard to say at this moment in time. Actually, that wasn't the one I lost track. What I was even saying. Yeah. Cognitive function going through a traumatic time is not the easiest thing. I've noticed that's how This whole program's been set up. They know that the human body will physically react to emotional events in your life, especially with technology that can amp those emotions up a little bit. Perfect timing when you're really tired and stressed, if you've worked a long day, different things like that. It really does affect your cognitive function, your decision making. Makes you cloudy, constantly going through not just stress, because stress isn't always bad, but going through situations that go south for either no reason or it seems intentional. Yeah, it's you don't want to sit here and watch me just look over that way? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, this is the song that got me in trouble originally. About a most likely a fake account. That one. How can you get in trouble over a Bob Marley song, man? It's mind-boggling. That's from a movie. I don't really think that's how you say it. Just for the people that don't get the movie joke humor. What other songs do I know before I bore everybody to death? And what little riffs do I know? Somewhere Over the Rainbow is kind of standard. I think everybody starts with that one. Or, what's that song I was going to sing to Kathy at the airport when I first met her? It would have been a disaster since I can't sing very well. Hey Soul Sister. It's like the same thing. So that. Well. I think this is my favorite one. I'll probably end this video now. Maybe go do some stuff. I'm still feeling a little weak, you know, like when you get, like this morning I didn't know Kathy was leaving. So like when you kind of get blindsided by something like that you're really not expecting, and you're like looking forward to like getting better, being hopeful, and then all of a sudden, boom! It's like getting hit by Lawrence Taylor. You know, you're not even looking. You're just running around the left, running this sweep, hauling ass. You're like, oh, there's the end zone. And the next thing you know, Lawrence Taylor hits you in the ear hole, and you wake up in the locker room, some smelling salts, you know, later, kind of go, what happened? And then you watch the highlight tape, and you're like, holy shit, Lawrence Taylor jacked me up. And then you gotta recover from that. So that's my sports analogy for traumatic events that happen in your life. I'm sorry I'm being kind of goofy right now. I'm just trying to like cheer myself up a little bit. I'm trying to downplay the situation or anything like that. Just trying to keep myself occupied today and keep my spirits up high, and hope the good things are going to happen soon. You know, I'd like to be part of the good things happening, you know, back behind the scenes in the intel agencies, trying to help track down these bad guys. So I'm just doing the DIY, I guess, you know, do it yourself. No government pension, no nothing, just do it on your spare time. You know, like what was the True Pundit, the guy from True Pundit, this book, like Taking Down the FBI in Our Pajamas, you know? If you have no resources, you gotta make them. Figure it out. Contact people. John Kirikow said something kind of interesting on the Crowdsource the Truth interview with Bill Benny, Kevin Shipp, and John Kirikow. And John went to prison for 2 years for blowing the whistle on torture, which is what I'm talking about here, you know. It's happening to targeted individuals. And he said the only way he made it through prison is by creating strategic alliances. And, you know, that basically means making groups of friends that can help you, you know, get through some things. You know, don't just use those people, give back to them, send them information, give them help when they need it. You know, create groups, support groups. I mean, not like just so you can call in and be like, man, I came home and they ripped my cabinet off the wall, and this, like, we all know that they do weird, irritating, debilitating things. And I know it's good to just talk about that and get that off your chest. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. But man, try to focus on the how to end this where it's funded. Getting interviews that can get a lot of views. Talking to, and I don't want to say important people because everyone's important, but people that have some kind of credentials, and it sucks that it's that way because somebody that doesn't have credentials could know just as much as somebody that's a doctor. But we need the public to hear this, and the public has been taught that you listen to the doctor. So okay, so we do that. We listen to some doctors, some some people that work for NASA, some people with some credentials, some people that have been through some stuff. We listen to people like Bill Binney, Karen Melton Stewart, Richard Lighthouse, Gerald Sosby. Gerald's going through it, man. That guy, I mean, all of us are, but people like that. But then make sure that you keep other people in your network too, that aren't former CIA, that are, hey, I just had a family and I was like, what are these things in the air up here, these chemtrail things? Or like, dude, what's up with 9/11? That seems kind of weird. Could somebody answer some questions? If you're like soccer mom that asks some of those questions, you possibly get targeted. Disposition matrix, that's the main thing that they went after, is 9/11 truthers. Which, why would they try to kill people that want to disprove 9/11? I mean, if there was somebody in the government that was actually trying to uncover this, wouldn't they want to hear the testimony from these people and get all of that? It's like open source network, with computers. Everybody dumps information in, and it comes up with a final product eventually. That's kind of how the internet works, with all of us making these videos talking about things. Open source network, put all of the information out. There's got to be some kind of algorithm out there that they can use that can put all of this information out, what we're all saying, put it all together, use it to sue these people, to prosecute them under the RICO Act for racketeering and human trafficking. There you go. That's how you do it. I'm an idiot. How the fuck did I figure this out? It's that simple, but yet people are on the disposition matrix for researching 9/11. Which again, the disposition matrix is an American kill list to kill Americans, dissidents, people that saw the Obama administration and Hillary destroying our country, selling our country out, trying to make us completely communist. The people that didn't want to live in a communist society are to be killed. Doesn't that sound pretty communist to you? General Mao. Start with him. Killing all the people that didn't agree with the government. That sounds pretty communist to me. So Obama put in place the disposition matrix, which is a kill list for American citizens. And we're supposed to just put up with that and not say anything. This is a weird video, isn't it? I'm playing all these happy songs on the ukulele, and then I'm just like start talking about some really serious world news kind of stuff. But brings you down. Gotta play some happy music. Do something, man. You gotta do something to fight this psychological war that these people are. It's a war. It is absolutely a war. And I am right in the middle of like Blue Dot, Arizona. I'm pretty damn sure that I am the only one in this town that voted. No, I shouldn't say the only one. There's probably like maybe 20 of them here that voted Republican all the way down, and the rest of them are blue all the way down. Which I still don't even know if it matters 100%. I'm trusting in Trump. I'm trusting that he's actually going to try to take down the deep state, that he's the rogue guy that is going to end this complete dictatorship that they've been working on, trying to suck everything out of our country and just absorb us into the New World Order and kind of completely control us, take all of our guns, vaccinate our kids whenever. I mean, all the stuff they're doing now, but then we will literally, you know, we won't even be able to get on this on our camera, talk about it. Be like, nah, you are the slaves. You don't get any of that privilege. Welcome to North Korea. If Hillary would have won that, that's what would have happened. So I guess I'm turning this into a, you should go vote today. And I never thought I would say this in my entire life. I've always been an independent from the time I registered to vote when I was 18. I think it was a long time ago. I'm pretty sure I registered to vote right away when I was 18. God, I can only imagine who some of the people I voted for. I did not ever vote for Obama. But yeah, I'm thinking. I mean, it's worth a try because we know that the Democratic Party, and not everybody that labels themselves as a Democrat. Like, I mean, if they might not completely understand what it's like to try to run your own business and have them take a bunch of taxes away. Like when you get, and there's some loaded Democrats. It's like the really poor people and the really, really rich people seem to be Democrats. And like all of us dumbasses in the middle are, I shouldn't say dumbasses, but it's like we're getting played. The middle class is you know, they're like, yeah, keep working, build that pyramid. So just go vote Republican, see what happens. I mean, the Democrats have completely fucked everything up for the last how many ever years. I mean, starting with Bush, that guy wasn't a real Republican. CIA plant. This isn't new news. Lots of pauses here today. Pondering life, thinking about all this stuff. Here comes the train. Yeah, last night I was, here's a quick little targeted individual incident. And hey, I'll go ahead and throw it out there. It could have been a coincidence. But somebody posted last night here in Maricopa County that Adrian Fontes should be locked up like yesterday because 70% of the polling, the ballot, polling places, there you go, there you go. 70% of the polling places weren't ready last night at like 5:45 p.m. for the next day for all the people to be set up. And I thought, man, that sucks. People need to get out and vote. And unless they, God, I hate to say, maybe I shit on them and I shouldn't have. Maybe they want everybody here to vote Republican and they're trying to dick with it too. Hey, I'm not, who knows? But there's a lot of liberals around this area, west side of Phoenix. I would have never thought with the gun laws here in Arizona. It's like, it's regional. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong, and all these people around here are just completely loaded with firearms. They love the Second Amendment, and they're lied to about me, and they tell them I'm some ridiculous liberal, and they just like fuck with me. But that means that they're gang stalking. They can't be a true American that really backs the Constitution if they're involved in gang stalking, which is exactly like the Stasi police in Nazi Germany. So you're not a true American. You are, I think, what do they call them, rhinos? These people that are like fake Republicans. And they just pretend like, oh yeah, man, I love the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, all the Constitution, and blah, blah, and all that shit. And then they just completely do the opposite thing, you know? So. Do I know any more songs here? Let's see, what more songs are there? Man, I think that's about all I got, people. I don't know much more. I didn't know, yeah, a couple months ago. I'd bust this thing out. Me and Kathy would sit back here. Kathy and I speak properly. Sit out here on the patio and have a glass of wine. I play the ukulele for her. And I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, but I guess that's how I got better in the last few months, because I do that. I haven't been making videos to show my progress, so. Alright, well, Willis wants to go in. Either I'm having some kind of nervous twitch, or I'm getting, or cramps or something, or I'm getting shocked in my legs pretty bad. Hard to say sometimes. body does weird stuff, but damn it, I get these shocks at the weirdest times. Pretty interesting. I'll be really excited to. I hope it make it long enough to see the evidence come out of this. You know, that this stuff's been used on us. So, anyway, well, that was all over the place video. For those of you that want just pure information and quit messing around and doing this video wasn't for you. This is just me coming out and talking for a while and doing this. So I'm just going to do that from now on. I'll be a little more composed, I think, next time. Just keep making videos. Keep making as much progress as I can.